Using a computer. Right on, Miko Wolf. Good to see you, brother. Wow, much harder to get through the chat this way. How's everybody doing tonight? In this special report from Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. Um, After my breaking news video, Southern Tier Prepper left a hell of a comment, and she wanted to know how much we really rely on the Canadian power grid. So I did a little bit of digging, right? And found some information. I used AI to help me figure some things out. So AI helped figuring this out, although it couldn't give me exact answers. Coffee first and speak. Good to see you, sister. But yeah, your question, Coffee, is what sparked this whole entire live stream. I don't know if it was you or Southern Tier Prepper. One of the two of you brought up the point that you wanted to know how much we actually rely on the Canadian grid for power. Canadian, I couldn't agree more. Jeep Girl, good to see you, sister. Hope all is well. Not sure if this works like the other ones where you double tap your screen to like this. You can try it. If it doesn't work, well, you're going to have to do it the old fashioned way because set it up on mobile, but decided to go horizontal like old times. Gick Rhymes, good to see you, brother. But this is a really important topic, man. This is going to hit a lot of people in the pockets. Frank Short, yeah, we're kicking ass and taking names here today. Rescue, thank you so much for your comment in my last video. If you guys haven't checked it out, it's all in reference to this live stream, so you might want to go check that out. It's only 2 or 3 minutes long, and then come on back and join the discussion here because it's all relevant. It all ties together. And it goes back to the old thing where, years ago we tossed out our manufacturing ages ago, right? Sent it on down the river, sold it out to whoever wanted it, whoever wanted it. Oh, sweet. We got a good old-fashioned delivery. Love it. Love it when FedEx shows up. It's my favorite. But yeah, I don't know how it's going to go. It's not looking good for either side right now. Frank, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for being here. We'll see how it goes. Thanks so much, partner. Appreciate it. What's that? Yeah, man. All right. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Prepping and survival. Got to know. Thanks so much, partner. Safe travels, man. Casey, good to see you, sister. Hope all is well. Rebecca, good to see you. Your dog heard the truck rescue? Sorry about that. Yeah, well, it's going to fire up again, so you might want to mute it quick. FedEx man's always on the go. Michelle, good to see you. Thank you for stopping by tonight. Adriana, good to see you, sister. Hope all is well. You guys have to let me know if you double tap the screen, does it like it, or do you have to go hunting the like button? Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to put you guys in live chat because I was hanging out with all the cool cats in top chat there. Hope you had it muted for a second, Rescue. Your dog's probably going nuts again. Happy Mac, thank you. Got to go back and poke the like. Appreciate it, Happy Mac. Thank you so much. So, how connected are we to the Canadian grid? Yes, we take a lot of power from Canada. Eric M1RV, good to see you, brother. Vision Preparedness in the house. KP. Coffee's on the computer now. She can type. Coffee, do me a favor and keep me posted. This live stream is going to end before yours starts. So that's my goal here this evening. This one's going to be short and to the point. Here in the United States, us and Canada, the power grid is very, very interconnected, right? Super, super interconnected. And in some places, more than others, right? So some states are way more interconnected. Grit and Grace, good to see you. Daryl Calhoun, no worries, my friend. Now, I'm going to start with Minnesota. That's right. Manitoba Hydro provides about 11% of the electricity that Minnesota uses, right? And Minnesota does get about a fifth of its electricity annually from other states. So 11% of that comes from Canada. So Minnesota isn't super dependent on the Canadian grid, but it is very important to Minnesota to be connected to Manitoba Hydro. Now, Michigan is a whole nother animal. There is a lot of power that passes through the state of Michigan, right? It is not necessarily going to the state of Michigan. It goes through the state of Michigan. Annually, the state of Michigan gets less than 1% of its power from Canada, and that's courtesy of MISO is the name of it, and it's the Mid-Continent Independent System Operators. Resistor, thank you so much for joining the membership. We really, really appreciate it. And again, Michigan is basically just a pass-through for all of this electricity that's coming through. It's not vital to Michigan whatsoever, but it is vital to the other places that it goes. Now, Rescue went through the old Grok AI and left an amazing comment in the other videos chat section. So the other video is only about 3 minutes long, like I said earlier. If you haven't seen it, go check it out and come on back and let me know your thoughts. Deanna, yes, through the Great Lakes. Now, here in New York, we are in a whole nother ballgame when it comes to Canadian power. And not only now, but in the future, it's going to be even more interconnected, right? 1 second. Raoul Duke, I will definitely look into that. I did not hear about that yet. I know the news has been coming fast and furious today, and I really want to focus on the things close to home right now. And then I'll kind of branch out from there. But New York and Canada have something called the Champlain Hudson Power Express that's going on. Absolutely happy, Mac. And I can tell you right now that in the past couple of years, they've been working overtime to connect the upstate New York power grid to the NYC power grid. They have just come through and they've been running sections of monster fucking power lines here. I can see them right there. They're huge. They're double the size of the old high tension wires. And one of them is basically the equivalent of 2 of the old high tension wires, maybe more, because it can just carry so much volume. I couldn't get a percentage from anybody on how much power New York State gets from Canada. But what it did tell me is that Canada is vital to New York State's power supply, especially NYC. NYC takes a lot of juice to run, man. A lot of freaking juice to run. And it all comes from fucking Canada. It all comes from Canada. So, there are smaller sections of grid here in New York, and that goes in any state. It's very interwoven. So, if anything ever actually got turned off, I don't know how it would work out. You know, I really don't know. And I think the biggest problem would probably be restarting after a shutdown or something, right? That's not the easiest. It's not always cut and dry, apparently. You know, it used to be you just threw the switch and everything was good. Not necessarily the case anymore. Everything's getting digitized and, man, this could get really ugly really fast, guys. Honestly. Doug Ford appears to have some giant man nuts, and he's ready to use them. I think the tit for tat, back and forth crap. Joy Calhoun, good to see you. Coffee First, then Speak will be live in about 25 minutes, I think. Rescue, yeah. It is a huge amount of power. Yankee Watchdog, good to see you. It is a huge amount of power. And we definitely are not going to get by without it. Another comment that was brought up in the last video that really hit me was, is cutting the power supply off to another nation an act of war? I'm going to wait and see what your comments are on that one, because man, Eric, I think that's probably millions a minute. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. Where does it go from there? You know, I mean, Canada's like, they're basically, you know, America North, honestly. That's the way I see Canadians. That's the way I see Canada. Scary, guys, honestly, right? Southern Tier Prepper, that's the big thing, man. They flipped that switch, and it's a national security issue. Mad Shad, good to see you, brother. Where does it go? Where does it end? What do you guys think? Do you think this is something that's going to take a while to play out here, or do you think this whole thing is over in the next couple news cycles? Personally, I think it's going to be over in the next couple news cycles, for real, because there's a lot of money at stake. Johnny Prep's good to see you, brother. Grit and Grace, I really hope it blows over too. I know people here can't afford it. Just the 25% is going to jack electric bills here in New York at least $100. Depending how big your electric bill is, that number might be a lot larger. So we'll see. Jeep Girl, I do too. You know, it's not empty because they turned it on already today. It's on. I agree, Canadian. Neighbor's coming. You guys know him. Rob B, what's good, man? Hope all is well. There he goes, neighborhood patrol. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Yeah, I hope coffee. Yep, yeah. That's a neighborhood patrol right there. 125, always flying through. No, it definitely wasn't Malone. I hear you there, Rob B. I was on a rake all day today. Sucked. Daryl Calhoun, I don't think so, man. I think these are the growing pains of a nation that's trying to reel in some really shitty spending over the last, 50 fucking years, right? I think that's part of the problem right here. Cutting the fat is not painless. It's not easy. Sucks. Yankee Watchdog, what up, brother? Yeah. We'll see where it goes, man. We're so interconnected with Canada. You either got to start cutting those strings and rely on yourself, or find a more diplomatic way to deal with this for real. Because passing this burden on to people who pay their power bills here in America, man, we ain't going to take it. We ain't going to take it. Honestly. Green Thumb Prepper, what's good, brother? This is a hot button issue on both sides of the border, 100%. And we, the people of both nations, may have to come together collectively and tell everybody to kiss it. We need a good old-fashioned secession of the plebes, good old secessio plebis, where we all just take a nice little vacation and let the rich folks squabble over how their garbage is going to get taken out. Who's going to come fix the leaky pipe? Nobody will answer their phones. My power's out. How does it get turned back on? Well, sorry. Everybody's out sick. Rob B says, need a good old peace pipe in the teepee. Yeah, they need to chill out, bro. Americans have been abused and taken advantage of for far too long, man. Far too long. And not just Americans. Our cousins north of the border, too. Talking about the Canadians, man. You guys have been just as abused. Policies that clearly don't support the people, right? Rural, too, I see. Yeah. Get yourself a heaping dose. And don't forget to stop by the old Tractor Supply and pick yourself up some chickens. Get them while you can. Landlords won't have a collection plate. That's right. Yeah, there's no hate, man. There's no hate for the Canadian people. For politicians, it's the same down here, Green Thumb Prepper. There's a great reckoning coming here in America for the recklessness of our government. Great reckoning. World's a changing, folks. Faster than sometimes we can keep up with it. Your preparedness is super important right now. Just because your man won the election doesn't mean everything's hunky-dory. Stack it to the rafters, guys. I mean it. Better to be safe than sorry. Worst case scenario, you eat all that shit while you're camping, right? Oh, first bug of spring. Love them. Kidney beans are almost 4 inches tall. KP, you doing the things, brother. Spring's coming, guys. A lot of growth about to happen. Hopefully for all of us. Hopefully in a positive way. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here tonight. Don't take this out on our brothers and sisters north and south of the border. It's got nothing to do with them. It's got everything to do with their politicians and ours. And if all else fails, well, we still have secessio plebis, right? We can all take a vacation together. Close down everything. Just walk the fuck away. That's all you really need to do. Stop playing the game. Just walk away. Walk away. Don't contribute. Yeah, sure, your bills aren't going to get paid. Nothing's going to get done. You won't have money to buy food. We'll let it all fucking rot in the stores. That's how you win. Just don't play their rigged ass game. Things keep going. That's where I see it headed, folks. Irishman, good to see you, my brother. It's tough. It's tough. YouTube, man, listen. We need each other. Got to be honest. We need each other. Canada shuts shit down. You ain't building a fucking thing here in America. Nothing. Where do you think all of our lumber comes from? So if you're a tradesman, you'd be out of work real soon. This could be a huge problem, or this could all be over in 24 to 48 hours. So something to ponder on for the evening. And hopefully tomorrow, we're singing a totally different tune. If you guys are interested, my favorite moderator, Coffee First and Speak, she's going live just a couple minutes here. Go check her out. She talks about how to deal with the anxiety of everything that's going on right now. Lord knows there's a whole lot going on. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. If you could do me a favor and smash that like button, maybe even share this live stream out to somebody who maybe they got their head in the sand and they just need to hear the right thing from the right person. Appreciate it. YouTube likes to keep us down as much as possible, but as you guys can see, I'll be fighting back. 3-4 uploads today. You knock me down, I just get up quicker and faster and punch a little harder. Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. Y'all stay safe.